Flair.
What's the last name?
Hi, welcome to Sports Talk. This is a Big Don production and a WJRG internet TV and radio station. And we also have KMI internet radio. We don't want to forget that. We also seen on Facebook, YouTube, you name it, Apple TV. We also seen on all those outlets. So make sure you follow us on all those outlets. All right, now I'm going to introduce my cast. To the left here, I have my man, Dr. Jerry Green, in the house.
Hey, what's up,
everybody?
Friday. Looking forward to another great show tonight. Yes, indeed. Right.
And to my right, I have the legendary Bruce Austin in the house.
Nixon 5, brother. Nixon 5.
And to my top right, we have Larry Pearson in the house.
What's up, Larry?
All right, KC all the way. KC all the way.
All right. You'll be disappointed after. Go ahead.
I'm going with KC all the way.
And next to him, we have Henry Green, our minister, Henry Green there. What's up, Henry?
How's everybody this evening?
Down there in that Florida sunshine.
Right.
And Big Larry, we have Big Larry over here to our left. Welcome, Big Larry. What's up?
All right, Larry.
What's going on? What's going on?
Larry, you in Florida too, right? Where you at? You in Florida?
Yes, sir. I'm in Gainesville.
Gainesville, okay.
All right, good. All right, and every moment moves. We all know that with Kendall Tyson in the house.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Kansas City versus the Los Angeles Rams.
All right. Wow.
In the Eastern Conference Final, Philadelphia 76ers are going to be playing the Knicks. Don't know how it's going to work out, but they're going to be in the final. Eastern Conference Final.
I like that. I like that. Well, Larry, before we go to football, we always got to talk a little basketball first. Unless you want to talk some basketball, I'll let you talk some basketball. But we always got controversial basketball we got to talk about a little bit. Then we let you take over with the football. But is Dr. J being a hater too, or what? Okay.
If that's true, if he said that, my brother said he said that some years ago before LeBron joined Philly. But is Dr. J, like Donald said, a hater? And why was somebody that had a stacked team themselves or a super team talk about somebody else and you had a super team? Go ahead, Bruce, talk about that, man.
Yeah, but see, they see that how the NBA is moving, and they feel threatened by how popular it is now.
Okay.
There's no other reason to down talk these guys for whatever reason. That's what free agency is.
Right.
Free agency is no great free agency go to a bad team and say, I want to make this team better.
Right.
They always go where they think they can win a championship.
That's right.
So what's the difference? They're chasing a ring, right?
Everybody chasing the ring.
Everybody chasing rings. Everybody trying to get on the super team.
What do you think, Big Larry? I always like your comment on these things.
I mean, I understand where he's coming from. Do I agree with 15 on the list? Nah, absolutely not. But I understand. I understand where he's coming from because it ain't about people wanting to win championships and whatnot. Yeah, we understand that. But for somebody who wants to be considered as the greatest player of all time, you would just think that he would want to do it on his own, and he would want to build up his own teams and make them better, not wait till once they get bad and things get rough for him to jump ship and try to go play with another star player. Like, they come from an era where they wanted to be the best. They wanted to dominate. They wanted to prove to everybody else that they was the best. in this era, I ain't gonna say put everybody in that category, but like him, Durant, and I love Durant, but like they basically saying I can't do it. I'm not good enough to do it on my own. I can't do it on my own. I gotta go play with another superstar so I can try to chase these rings. And wanting to win a ring and being thirsty, chasing a ring is two total different things. Yeah, we want to put ourselves in the best position to be successful.
Didn't Charles Barkley do that though?
You said what?
Didn't Charles Barkley do that?
Do what?
Left Phoenix and went to Houston, or left Philly and went to Phoenix.
He was washed up when he went to Houston for one, but for two, we never put Charles Barkley. I mean, not me. I don't know about y'all. I never put Charles Barkley in the category as being considered the best player of all time.
We talk about making super teams. It's got nothing to do with who the best.
But they wasn't. None of them teams Charles went to was a super team.
No,
I'm not even defending Charles. I'm not a Charles Barkley fan. But they wasn't. Charles wasn't on those super teams.
Name one team that won the championship and only had one superstar.
But it was a difference back then. The coaches and stuff, the players had nothing to do with it. You went to who drafted you.
When Jalen Brunson went to the Knicks, they wasn't nobody. He didn't sign up to go play with another superstar. He went to New York to prove that he could do it on his own. They had Julius Randle them down there. The GM traded to get Karl Anthony Towns down there. But Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, none of them not no superstars. Like, come on, y'all. So you can't say you got to have a super team to win because we just proved it. You don't. We wasn't no super team. We was a good team that built together and played together, had good chemistry. We wasn't no super team. Just like OKC. OKC just won it before that. They wasn't no super team. All them boys was young boys that grew up together. They wasn't no super team. Shea didn't say, let me go play with Anthony Edwards or Luka Doncic. Nah, they built that team. They wasn't no super team. They gelled together. They didn't go to build no team, so you can't say you can't win it like that. The last two teams that won a championship was not no super teams. It was not superstars trying to go play with another superstar. They did it on their own. Come on, y'all.
So you
be honest.
So you saying they should get rid of free agency?
No, people can do what they want to do. Anybody can do whatever you want to do in life. But when you do certain things, it come with consequences. People gonna have judgment, especially when you saying that you're supposed to be the best ever.
Listen, first of all, at 42 years old, you expect LeBron James to actually go take a team and put him on his back and bring him all the way to a championship? Do you guys really expect that at 42? You guys expect him to do that rather than go out and get a team as well put together? This ain't
the first time he did it. This ain't the first. He been doing this his whole career. It's a pattern of behavior. This was way before he turned 42.
Look, remember,
he ain't even 42 yet.
He didn't go out and get Luka. The Lakers got Luka and brought him over. He didn't go out and get Luka. That wasn't him.
Yeah, I know. He went out and got Anthony Davis. Y'all always tell half of a story. He left when Luka was there. He didn't go get Luka. He went there. He got Anthony Davis. That's what he did. He left Miami to go jump on Dwayne Wade bandwagon. Then when Dwayne Wade started getting a little older and he couldn't get it done with him, he went and jumped with Kyrie because Kyrie was the best thing smoking back then. Then when that didn't work, because Kyrie got out of there, he jumped ship, went to the Lakers because he knew the Lakers were going to get but superstars around him. Anthony Davis been playing that. Come on, y'all.
Come on, Kendall. Go.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm listening to the young blood. I'm going back in the stats. First of all, I want to start with the original, as far as I'm concerned, super teams that built their teams through the draft. That being the Los Angeles Lakers, who literally picked Magic in the draft. Kareem got traded to him, and he picked up Jamal Wilkes, and they went out and won themselves a championship. And then you had the Boston Celtics, who got rid of the number one overall pick in Joe Barry Carroll, got a journeyman by the name of Robert Parrish, and drafted this guy from Minnesota. His name was Kevin McHale. Now, those were the super teams. Hold on. Then Dennis Johnson came along to also add to it, because remember, Nate Archibald was on the team before that. Now you had this team that knocked them off, and that was the Detroit Pistons. And they were another team, Isaiah team. They built through the draft. I mean, they got John Sally and they got Rodman, and they got rid of Adrian Dantley, who was the league's leading scorer. Got rid of the superstar and brought in Mark Aguirre, and they won a championship. Then after that, you had this young man by the name of Michael Jordan who'd been toiling around for like 7 or 8 years. He had one player inconsistent, which was Scottie Pippen. So I'm understanding where that young blood is coming from. So I think just statistically is that they diminish what LeBron James did because we had never heard of nothing like, I'm going to take my talents to South Beach. Me and Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh decided to get together and join a team. He did nothing wrong. But when it comes to the sports purists, we're looking at it like, oh, you guys are assembling. They were the top free agents at that time. So I just think that what it does in the eyes of certain people, it diminishes what he's done as opposed to the stars that stayed with it. For example, Kobe. Kobe should be in the conversation of LeBron James. It's 20 years in Los Angeles. Tim Duncan should be in the conversation. Now, we're not knocking LeBron James' stats. Great, one of the greatest of all time. But what I'm understanding, what I'm listening to, is that people will diminish his accomplishments based on the fact that he joined up instead of leading a team. Even Kobe, when Shaq left, Kobe stayed there, got Lamar Odom and whatever, and got him 2 more championships. Tim Duncan never left, you know?
So you saying that the championship that Boston got with Kevin Garnett and Ray Allen should be diminished?
Well, listen, that was also that's why I didn't name that team, because that was also a put together team. It was like, okay, let's go get, but hear me out. I'm not knocking it at all. Hey, hold on, Bruce. I'm not knocking it. I'm just listening to a young blood purist on how people will view this. For me, they got to play the game. I mean, there were some teams that were assembled and they didn't do nothing. When Karl Malone went over to the Lakers, man, when Reggie Theus went to Atlanta, remember that? When they had Reggie Theus, Dominique Wilkins, and they had everyone put the teams together. You got to play the games. I just think that.
Only thing I'm saying about that is everybody's saying that LeBron started it. LeBron didn't start.
No, he didn't start it. I just think he didn't start it, but I just think what happens is the reason why his name is in question for the greatest is because he just now I'm not questioning it. I'm just doing it from an outside view. It just seems like he gets together.
We gotta let the other guys get in, man. We understand.
Yeah.
Come on, Larry. What you gotta say, Larry?
My point is this. I understand what he's saying. It was other teams when your coach do something and when owners do something, get players, that was okay back then. That was nobody had a problem with that. If the owner got whatever player, okay? But when players started doing it themselves, picking to join forces so they could get a ring, you know, that people look at that, certain people look at that a different way, you know. Has it done before? Yes. Were these superstar teams put together by the owners? Yes. You know, but you can't blame a Magic Johnson for getting 5 rings just because he was on a good team, you know. You shouldn't hold that against him like some of us do. We saying the only reason he got 5 rings is he was on a good team.
Nobody's blaming nobody for nothing. Only thing we saying is, after all of this has happened throughout basketball, how could people only come down on LeBron for doing it? That's the only thing I'm saying.
Because he's in the conversation of being the greatest of all time.
It's got nothing to do with being the greatest.
We got to let Henry get his in. Good, Henry.
So looking at it from the standpoint of in history, during the times of the NBA, free agency wasn't available to them guys. Just like, okay, like we'll take, for instance, like for us, when black people couldn't vote, okay, but now we can. The freedoms that we had now, back then when Jackie Robinson and all them guys were coming up, they didn't have the freedom we got now.
It's true.
So they was limited on what they can do. So during that time, the NBA, as they kept going, they got free. So LeBron was at the point now he had the ability to choose where he wanted to go. Them other guys back then didn't have that. So you have to keep that also in line. But getting back to the original question, now Dr. J has completely changed his tune. Now, they didn't ask him as far as where he still ranked LeBron James at, but he loves this is what his quote was. because Dr. J gives the Philadelphia 76ers the acquisition of LeBron James a thumbs up, while noting that the team chemistry, I have to see how it works out, but he loves what they have done. So, now that LeBron's with Philly, he said he's gonna be at the game opening night. So we'll just have to see. But then the only thing what I'm just saying is the freedom that LeBron had during this time to other players in their area. So if they would have had that freedom, I would believe that they could do the same thing. Same way like Jackie Robinson didn't have the freedom coming up. Them guys didn't have the freedom back then that we have today.
That's right. If you don't mind me saying something, I'm gonna add to that. I know Kendall brought up like Kobe Bryant, 20 years, Tim Duncan. What about a guy like Reggie Miller that played for 19 years in Indiana? Dominique Wilkins, John Stockton that played for Utah for 20 years. They didn't win nothing. If they had a chance to hook up with a Michael Jordan or Charles Barkley, they would have did it back then.
They had a chance. It was free agency back then.
Real quick. Kobe Bryant threatened the Lakers. Don't forget. He threatened the Lakers. He told them if they didn't get him no help, what was he going to do?
He's going to go to the Clippers or Chicago.
Right. He did say that, so we got to keep that in the equation too also.
The only thing I want to say before we move on to the two Larrys and Ken or anybody, LeBron took the power from the owners. You got to remember that, man. LeBron is so powerful. He took the power from the owners that nobody else ever did, and he gave it to the players. Now they can do what they want to do. Back then, they was afraid to do it. But LeBron took the power. That's how much power he got, man. He had the NBA on lockdown at 41 years old, waiting for him for a free agency. Who are you going to sign with? He's so powerful that nobody else had that power. Even Michael Jordan said, I'm not playing no other coach but Phil. And the guy said, Jerry Cross said, I don't care if Phil Jackson with 83-0, we're not bringing him back. And that forced Michael to retire. LeBron James got so much power that the owners are afraid of LeBron. That's what we got to understand.
Yeah, but Jerry, the funny part of this is when y'all said that Barkley and then went to another team, first thing they said was they was at the end of their career.
Washed up, right?
They were still in their 30s. This guy 41, and they saying that he jumped a team to go play with somebody else.
And the guys, all right.
I don't get it.
And Charles wanted to win the what? What Charles go there for? To what?
Everybody that ran to when Pippen went to Portland, what he go there for?
For a ring. When Karl Malone went to the Lakers, him and Gary Payton, what they go there for?
He wanted to get married.
They want to get a ring.
Didn't go to Houston too for a little while?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah. With Barkley, you know that was rain time.
Right, and everybody was doing that. What if LeBron do it? But see, the
only difference with that, they didn't succeed.
Right.
And LeBron did.
Well, LeBron can shut it all down because he went and won that championship in Cleveland. As I'm saying, LeBron James is the all-time leading scorer in NBA history, the only player in NBA history that has over 10,000 rebounds and 10,000 assists, and he will have 15,000 rebounds and 15,000 assists. The only reason why all of this is in question.
Stop right there. Nobody cares. It's all about the rings.
But listen, no, but I'm saying, Don, listen.
Don't give a 50 million stat.
Listen, Don. He also has, listen, he's the only player. He's the only player besides Robert Horry to have 3 championships with 3 different teams. He got 4.
It's all about the rings, Kendall. We're talking about.
Hold on, I got one thing to say since you tried to discredit about what I said about Barkley. When Barkley went to Houston, that was the 96-97 season.
Yeah.
Barkley retired 2 years later. So you saying that wasn't the end of his career? LeBron been doing this since he was in his early 20s. Come on, man. It's not the same. Like we comparing apples and oranges. It's not the same thing.
We saying age.
No, I'm saying washed up.
At 41, LeBron could very well be at the end of his
No athlete in the history of the league has ever been in the type of shape and condition that LeBron is at 41.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
And you expect a lot out of them too, don't you?
Right.
No, I don't. But I'm not speaking on when I say about him cutting teams. I'm not just talking about Philly. This has been his entire career. When things get rough, he jump ship and won't go play with another superstar to save him. That's all I'm saying. If I'm that great, I'm going to build up my own team and I'm going to build up the players around me and win it on my own. It would just mean that much more to me, and that's just me. I can't speak
but
on
I got
somebody
something
else.
to say about that
That's just
because
me.
LeBron James did take the power from the owners, and that was one thing people didn't do back then. He was the first one to stand up and say, we got a right as players to come together and they can't do nothing about it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
But he ain't take no power. That's why they got that second apron. And that's why players are taking team cuts, player deals and all that, taking less money. The owner's always going to have that power.
But what he did this time, he got them together, and there was enough the owners could do to come back and come against him. So when he
They
did
paying
that,
him the league minimum. You think the owners is crying about him play? They got one of the greatest players in the league to ever play for the league minimum.
he didn't play for the league. I'm talking about back then
He
when he
plays
did
the
the
league
first
minimum
time.
right now.
When he did it the first time, when he got everybody together, they wasn't paying for the minimum, But they took ownership, and after that, the players started to come together more and do the same thing for themselves. They had more power.
But Larry, if those teams are so super, then why every time LeBron left, them teams was in the lottery draft the next year? All right? Michael Jordan went to play baseball. The Chicago Bulls still won 55 games without Michael. When LeBron leave a team, that team automatically, I don't care if it's Miami, I don't care if it's Cleveland, we'll see what the Lakers do, them teams automatically go into the lottery pick. Because LeBron, so they were so super, then why didn't the team continue to go on what they're doing?
No, I said once the team started going downhill and bad is when he jumped ship.
Hey, hold on. I got another one for Larry here.
He went to the finals.
I got
finals down there.
Hey, but I got another one for Larry here. Is this a true statement or what, Larry? I got this one for you.
Go ahead.
You see it? Kyrie owed his championship to LeBron James. I got this one for you, Big Larry.
What's the question? Is it true?
Yeah, is it true?
Yeah, it's true. A whole lot of people owe their championships to LeBron. I ain't hating on him. I ain't saying nothing bad about him. I'm just being honest.
But don't say he went to the team. When he left Miami Heat, they went to 4 straight finals and he left. When he went to Cleveland, they went to 4 straight finals and he left.
No. He never left after winning. Listen, hold up. Listen, I'm listening to you, but you're not telling the honest facts. He didn't leave after the year they won. He was cool when they was winning. Once they lost and he seen the team was going downhill, he jumped ship. He never left after winning a ring. He ain't Kawhi Leonard.
That's what a smart man do, Larry. That's what a smart man do.
A smart or a scared. It's a fine line between smart and scared.
Okay, Bruce, what's your comment on this one?
Yeah, but I want to know what had the Lakers done in them 6 years before LeBron got there.
What
have the Lakers done in the history of LA? They always get the biggest stars to come play for them.
No.
Come on, man.
That ain't what he said. I said the 6 years before LeBron got to the Lakers, what had they won? They was in the dungeon. As soon as he got there, they went right back to the top.
Now we caught COVID.
Back to the dungeon again.
That's the impact with him.
So Anthony Davis had nothing to do with that. It was just LeBron on his own and four bumps. Because I remember watching Kobe get on the court with 4 G League players.
And what they do?
LeBron ain't do that.
What they do? What he do?
He built them around him and ended up winning 2 more rings. That's what he did. He never left.
When he took Cleveland to the finals the first time, who was on that team?
Nobody.
Did they win?
They went to the finals.
Did they win? We were just talking about winning rings. Now we talking about what somebody almost did.
Kobe win with the G League players.
Let's go around real
He stayed there and weathered the storm. They didn't run.
Kobe win with the G League.
Kobe had a 3-1 lead over Phoenix and he lost.
Hey, Kendall, what do you think about this?
100%, because LeBron James was cerebral at the time. Kyrie was the hottest thing. He was a Rookie of the Year. He'd even won a 3-point contest. He had won the All-Stars MVP. He was the newest, hottest thing. And when they played that and they were down 3-1, LeBron James took over the point and moved Kyrie to the wing. Because Kyrie was bringing the ball down and just shooting it. As far as point guards are concerned, Kyrie has to have the least amount of assists out of any starting point guard in the history of the NBA. And he would always draw the defense away And every time we think of Kyrie Irving, we see him one-on-one against somebody, but the floor is spaced. Yes, LeBron James, very cerebral, brought the ball down, moved the defense to the other side. No double team coming Kyrie, and Kyrie just took it a step and won the championship. He absolutely owes LeBron his championship.
What do you think, Larry?
I don't think so. I think they're both equally. LeBron had a lot of great plays, but when it came down to take that game over, Kyrie poured up on Curry, and he had nothing to say. If
Go
he
look
would've
at who
did
gave him
that,
the pass.
LeBron. But if he didn't do that, I mean, Kyrie played his heart out. That's why Kyrie went to another team, just so he can prove that he was just as good as LeBron James, but it didn't happen.
Listen,
It
Larry.
didn't work out.
Hold on. Because you just made an excellent point. When you said don't nobody want to do it on their own, he wanted to prove he could do it on his own. Yeah, it didn't work out, but guess what?
He gave him a
I'd rather
shot.
my son get in a fight, at least fight back instead of run.
Let me say this, then we'll go to Henry. How many playoff runs did Kyrie have before LeBron got there?
None.
No.
Go ahead, Henry.
Well, Kyrie's a great player.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. He's a great player. He definitely owes that championship to LeBron, but he had a big part in it. LeBron didn't win it by himself. But yes, as far as Owen, yes, because he hasn't won one since. He's very talented, one of the best handlers of all time. He can shoot. He's not really a point guard to me. He's like an undersized shooting guard. To me, I say he's like Jalen Brunson. To me, is not really a point guard. He's like an undersized shooting guard.
Yeah, but
but Kyrie Irving is a great player, absolutely. But he did one or two. He went to Boston. He had Jalen Brown, I think, was there, and I don't know if Tatum was there too.
He was there.
Tatum was there too.
But like Kyrie, but later on, I think Kyrie said he called LeBron later on and had apologized to LeBron. He didn't realize how it was trying to lead a team.
That's right. Yeah, but
we weren't gonna lead that team anyway with Tatum and Brown.
I agree with what Larry said though, because I think Kyrie was a big part of that.
Yes.
That series.
Yeah, we give him that.
You know what I mean? You could say LeBron was the best player, but I wouldn't go so far to say that Kyrie owed that championship to LeBron.
Oh yeah, you got to go that far because
you know what I mean?
The question is this, Bruce. What happened before LeBron James got there? Kyrie couldn't even make the playoffs. So come on, give him the credit. If LeBron didn't show up,
I agree with that, but look, they needed each other.
They needed each
Yes,
other.
they did.
They needed each other.
You can't run without Robin. Batman can't hold the door without Robin.
Yeah, they wanted together. One of them wasn't gonna win it without the other one. They owe it to each other. I was just saying he was a part of it. He wouldn't have won it without him. That's what I was saying.
That's what I'm saying. Look, neither one of them would have won it without each other.
Let's Jerry get it.
I agree with Bruce and Larry and them on that series. Because the year before,
on that series, but not
because the year before, Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. So and LeBron lost to Golden State. The next year when Kyrie came back, remember Game 5, LeBron and Kyrie both had 41 points. 41 points. That's 82 points between them two. And what that 41 points that Kyrie had,
better believe it.
They wouldn't have won.
Better believe it.
They would have got knocked out in Game 5 if Kyrie didn't come up with his 41 points.
I mean, LeBron is a very important part of that.
Let's read it like it's really saying. If LeBron didn't come to that team, Kyrie would still be ranking. LeBron would have him some ranking. Let's read it like it's really saying. He owed it to LeBron James to come help him get over the
Yeah, but
nobody would have got nothing in Cleveland.
Like that, if you voice it like that, we all agree.
Right.
But that ain't the way it's worded.
It said Kyrie owed his championship to LeBron. Because if LeBron didn't come, he wouldn't have one. That's the way you read it.
Kyrie wasn't there, he wouldn't have one.
If LeBron didn't come, he wouldn't. Where we gonna get it from?
If Kyrie wasn't there, LeBron would have never went back.
You might well say if Paul Gasol and the man went to the Lakers, Kobe Owens.
Hold on.
If you want to look at it like that,
But this is what this is saying.
If Scotty
said the
Pippen,
same thing about
You
him.
can say about it, but this is what this was saying.
if Scotty
No, that
Pippen
ain't what
wasn't
it
with
said.
Mike,
It says,
Mike wouldn't have
can
won
you
six
read it?
either.
No, that's what you said.
Read it, Bruce. Read it, since I'm the one saying it. Read it.
They said
Kyrie owed his championship to LeBron. That's
Right.
what it said.
Right. What else?
Because
was
if
it?
LeBron didn't come up there,
It's not saying that. You saying that.
well, it's pretty clear.
It ain't
What
clear at
championship
all.
was he going to win without it?
It's not clear at all. They voicing it like Kyrie would have never won it without LeBron, and we can say the same thing. LeBron coming there if Kyrie walked there.
No, LeBron would have brought some. Hey, Big Larry, LeBron would have brought some players with him, wouldn't he?
Well, what happened the year
He
before?
would have never went back. He would have never went back if Kyrie wasn't there.
If Kyrie wasn't there, he'd have brought some.
All that heartfelt level, none of that was true. He went because Kyrie was there. He wouldn't have went back if Kyrie wasn't there. You know that.
He came back. Who he brought with him?
Kevin
He had him
Love.
trade for Kevin Love.
Yeah.
His first day in the city, he got rid of their number one draft pick to trade for Kevin Love.
That's what they're saying.
I don't think Kyrie was the main factor why LeBron won. LeBron made a promise. First of all, the owner wrote a nasty letter about LeBron James. Called him a Benedict Arnold, called him every name in the book. And LeBron still swallowed his pride and went back. I don't think it's because of Kyrie. He owed it. He wanted to win a championship for Cleveland and Ohio. That was his main goal. He already won two in Miami, so he wanted to go back and fulfill his promise, despite what the owner said about him. Right. So Kyrie might have made you roll in it, but I don't think if Kyrie was even near, LeBron still probably would have went back and maybe got another player to help him out.
Like who?
But I don't know. But I'm thinking
who would he got better than Kyrie?
It wasn't nobody better at the time. There ain't nobody lined up to go to Cleveland.
They needed a guard like Kyrie.
It's easy to get free agents to come to LA. You're not getting free agents to come to Cleveland.
Hey, so do you think that's why LeBron decided not to go back to Cleveland?
What?
Because the way he was treated there?
No, I think he knew he couldn't have won with that team.
Right. Exactly.
That's right. He couldn't have won with that team.
That's the main reason.
He couldn't have won with that team.
He couldn't.
If they would have had a team good enough for him to win a championship, he would have went back and pretended like it was bringing it all home, like it was something.
But I'm saying if he didn't want to win a ring and he had the opportunity to go to Cleveland, he probably wouldn't have went anyway because of the owner.
See, the reason I'm on LeBron's side is because the first time he was there, before he left, he gave management plenty of time to get him plenty of help.
7 years.
And they wouldn't give him no help.
7 years.
Then when he left, all of a sudden he wrong. You know what I mean? He went and did his thing, came back, won it, and said, now y'all shut up. Let me go on about my business. And he went on and won another one with the Lakers.
All right, I'm going to break for a commercial here a little bit. Then we're going to come back and Larry be ready. We're going to go to football then. First of all,
Larry got to go quarter up, though. He got to leave it.
Yeah. All right, so, I want to bring up Doreen Fitness class every Saturday at 7 p.m. Everyone need to catch that, boost your strength, improve your energy, and a healthy way of life.
I need to
That's
watch
great.
that.
And also, we have Dawn Slay going nuts about health. That's every Thursday at 3 p.m. So catch Dawn because she got good advice on going nuts about health. And another thing we all need to be in on. And let us not forget Minister Henry Green. He's giving everybody they want. And now y'all can take it or not take it. But Jesus coming back soon. He's telling you
Yes,
now.
sir.
He's coming back soon. And you better be ready. So we got that coming every Monday at 7, every Saturday at 7:30. It's really interesting, I tell you. And also, we got Bill Franklin Word Out Ministry. And that's for a lot of people. If y'all got something even on this board that y'all want to get the word out, Bill Franklin is the one to see.
And that's one of them Durant brothers?
Yeah, that's Joe Durant there, and he had a lot to say.
And what's the one name was up here?
Grant.
Grant. I never met him.
Okay, so all right. We want to talk about Lee, but I'm not up to par on that like I should be on the dates and everything. But our very own Dr. Jerry is being getting a Lifetime Achievement Award.
No, I'm being inducted to
the Lifetime Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I'm getting into the Hall of Fame on October the 3rd. So if anybody still want to, I have my own table. If anybody want tickets, it's $75. And I'm excited because Lee High School, a lot of people graduated from Lee High School, Bobby Williams, Joe Boyd, Sly Williams, and a lot of people, and I'm being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Cal Carrington.
Oh my God,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I'm excited.
And
All right,
I will be in the house.
That's right, you got your tickets right. All
I
right,
will be.
go ahead, Larry. I think you got to
Yeah,
get
I
out of
wanted to start off with everybody talked a lot about Baker Mayfield and him speaking out because he thought he was being disrespected. I seen Tampa Bay play Kansas City, and their defense looked mighty good. They look mighty good. Is there any way the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and shock people and make it to the NFC Championship game? Is there any way the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and shock the crowd? We're going to start with you, Kendall.
No, I think I don't think they're going to shock anybody. I don't think there's too much going on in the NFC for Tampa Bay to make a lot of noise. Baker Mayfield is a very good quarterback, solid quarterback. I pray that he goes to the school of Drew Brees. Baker Mayfield is more of an athlete, but Drew Brees showed everybody, and Russell Wilson showed everybody how a 5'10", 5'9" quarterback will play the game. Tampa Bay is probably, a barely make it playoff team. They got one of the greatest receivers in Mike Evans, but I
Oh,
don't
he
think
with the
they're much-
49ers now.
He's at the 49ers?
Mike Evans gone.
Michael Evans
Oh,
gone.
it's over now. It's over. That's it.
He went with the 49ers, right?
That's
Yeah.
it. Mike Evans
Okay.
is a Hall of Famer. It's a wrap. No, I don't think Tampa Bay is going to make much noise.
Okay, Larry.
Not a chance. I mean, the NFC just too tough right now. You got the Rams, you still got the Seahawks, the Eagles, the 49ers, the Packers, the Lions, the Bears. They hold division like it's crazy. Like they might not even make the playoffs, let alone come out the NFC. I don't see it happening.
Right.
Have you taken a look at their defense lately?
Yeah, I've seen them play, and I've seen a lot of other teams that look real good too. Right now, and I'm not just speaking with my heart, but I feel like the Giants got a better squad right now than Tampa Bay.
Wow.
Might be right.
Go ahead.
Might be right with the running back, yeah, and the quarterback, yeah.
Go ahead, Henry.
Yeah, it's kind of hard in the preseason to really judge the teams because a lot of times a lot of the starters don't really play that much or they don't play at all. But I don't really expect Tampa to do a lot. Either them or the Carolina, I think, will probably win the division. But like Larry was saying, the NFC is really tough, and the Cowboys are looking good.
I put the Cowboys over Tampa Bay.
Don't stop me sweating, man. Don't stop me sweating.
All right, Bruce, go ahead. Talk about the Cowboys a little bit, Bruce. Go
No,
ahead.
but I agree with y'all 100%, man. That NFC is tough. I mean, woo, they tough. They tough, and with them, see, Tampa Bay lost a lot of players, man, and I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs this year. You know what I mean? I think the Giants is better, and Washington seems like they're healthy. You know what I mean? People still giving high hopes for Minnesota. You know what I mean? Oh man, Atlanta got a new quarterback. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
It's gonna be just Seattle. Seattle.
You know.
Well, right quick, I just want to say Baker Mayfield made all his noise when he was talking all that junk. That's about the only noise he gonna make this year.
Yeah. When y'all talk about the windows.
Hey, remember this recording too. Remember this recording. Say that again. Say that again.
So recorded.
Make sure we got it.
He always been a lot of talk though since he was in college. He more hype than talent than me.
Yeah,
Right.
No. To be honest with you, I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs because NFC is too tough, man. They got too many other teams, man. The Cowboys, Seattle, Chicago, a lot of them teams.
Yeah,
man.
we ain't even mentioned Chicago.
Right, the Giants, Minnesota. They got too many other teams, man, in that NFC.
It's 825, right? It's 825, right? 825-26. I want to write it down.
All right, write it down, Larry. All right.
So that's your pick now? All that Ram stuff you was talking now, he your pick to come out
I'm
of
not
NFC?
saying that. I'm just talking about as far as him not getting his contract, he said he got a point to prove. I'm just saying.
Yeah, he definitely got a point to prove. And
He want to prove.
he proved it more with his mouth than he gonna show on the field. We'll see. what's up next, Larry?
The Cowboys.
Oh yeah.
We talking about the Cowboys.
We talk about Shador. We always
We'll
talk
talk
about
about
the
that
Cowboys.
next. We'll talk about Shador first. Now, Shador, what shocked the world was when they told the world Deshaun Watson was going to start the game, because before this, he stood up in front of the conference and told the people of Cleveland, they just judge him wrongly, and they don't respect the way he plays, and it's not about his performance. It's about his past. And but I think he's totally wrong. But the performance sucked for the past 4 years.
Exactly right. When he got hurt, they booed him and laughed at him. He told the fans exactly right. And there's nowhere in the world they was gonna give Shador the starting job with them on Watson all that money. There's no way Shador could have shined brightest star in the sky in preseason. They were not gonna give that starting job to Shador with them on Watson all that money. They want to get something out of their money. If not something, they want to show somebody something where they can at least get a trade for him. You know what I mean?
Game 3, he will not be starting again.
Yeah, but there's nowhere in the world Shador would have got that start from the start. No way. Not with a healthy Watson.
I feel like Shador outplayed him. I feel like Shador outplayed him all preseason, and he deserving of it, despite how much money Deshaun Watson make. And no matter how good he look, nobody is trading nothing for him. I promise you that. And then, far as the statements, like you say that he stood on it, but he didn't, because he backtracked, and then he turned around the next day and apologized and said he was wrong, and he let his emotions get the best of him. Like, what you expect when you in the massage parlor doing whatever it is that you was doing that you shouldn't have been doing, and you become the highest paid quarterback in league history, and then you go out there and play terrible? He didn't just have one bad year. He been, ever since he got that contract, he been trash.
Go ahead,
of course, fans are gonna boo.
Well, I totally
you get
agree.
paid millions and millions of dollars. Fans are entitled to boo. They're gonna cheer for you when you do good. They're gonna boo when you do bad, and you ain't did nothing but bad since you've been there.
You don't boo a man when he tear up his leg, though. That's the only thing I'm saying.
Well, like I said, totally agree. He's got a guaranteed contract. Once he got the guaranteed contract, they should have had a character clause in it, based on what he was doing outside of football to as many people as he was doing it to. He agreed to it. He doesn't deny it. He said it was all consensual, but doing a lot of that is not really focusing on football. You know, your number one starting quarterback, Shador, has been dealing with a lot. And I just think that they're looking at a success story in Shador Sanders, who could have been the second pick overall, but he was still in the 5th round pick to the same team that bypassed him. And not only that, he's earning a starting position. I learned a stat too about Shador and Travis Hunter. Shador had made like $3 or $4 million while in college. Do you know what he did with that money? Took care of all of his linemen, took care of all of his players. Do you know that kid literally, when they were players that had babies, he took care of them all financially? No one knows that story. I just learned that story yesterday. You know, so this kid is up against a lot. And I think when you have that, then you have Deshaun Watson. I do believe it's personal. I do believe it's a character issue situation, whereas they're saying we're better off with this kid who's showing us that he'll stay on the field, not based on his extracurricular activities.
Go ahead.
And then one thing I forgot, I'm sorry, I ain't trying to cut nobody off, but one thing I forgot, if you were serious about Deshaun Watson moving forward and trying to win with him, why would you trade your best player on your team saying he don't fit your timeline and that you try and go younger?
That's right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, well, Cleveland gave Watson that money, knowing what happened in Houston, because all that stuff that happened with Deshaun Watson happened in Houston. It really didn't happen in Cleveland. So in Cleveland, his whole thing is being hurt. You know, so they gave him Cleveland. I don't know why they gave him all that money, a guaranteed contract, which was a bad part on their part. That's probably why they had to trade Myles Garrett,
Yeah.
because they got to give him all that money.
Exactly.
But the fans do have a right to boo, but I do think it's not a good taste when someone gets hurt and you boo them. I mean, I can see you playing bad. Yes, you should boo 'em. Absolutely.
Right.
But it's
Right.
but because they get hurt, you shouldn't boo them then. I know they was like, okay, well, we don't want to see him on the field no more, but Cleveland's really in a bad position because if you guys were owners and you had a player that you gave him a bad contract, I don't even know if that GM is still there, and you owed him all that money. If they let him walk, they still gotta pay him. And I guess their books still get hit. So I guess I'm assuming they're trying to get something out of that contract because they gave him $230 million guaranteed.
That's the way they looking at
And
it.
so I don't know how it works with the books and all that, but I think that plays a part in it.
Right. See,
And like Barry said, ain't nobody
Hold
gonna trade for him
I'm trying to
because they
see
don't want to pay
something.
him all that money.
Hey, hold up, fellas, for a minute. Hey, Bishop, are you listening? All right, I was trying to see if Bishop was trying to come in. I guess he can't come in. All right, we can go
Yeah,
back.
but see
now.
the difference what Shador though. Shador is playing better than
Absolutely.
Watson, right? But he's
Yep.
not playing that much better where you can say, well, we definitely gonna win with Shador. If I'm the owner and I'm paying all this money, you better believe Watson gonna be in that game. You know what I mean? If Shador was shown off the win and we know it, I put Shador in there if I want to win. But if I'm paying Watson and I'm looking, I say, look, either way I go, the season gonna be a loss. But they're
But
looking at
Shador can't get better if you don't put him on the field.
yeah, but they're not looking at that. What they're looking at, they're really looking at Arch Manning. See, it's a lot more to this than just Shador and Watson. The word is out all over the league that they looking at Arch Manning. See, they really don't want Shador or Watson, but they really stuck with Watson.
No, but
Now
they
that
got to
is
see
when
what
you look at
Shador
it from that
got,
angle,
though.
that makes sense.
Yeah,
They try and
know they're
tank,
not
basically.
right.
I don't know how much Arch Manning gonna help him now.
I don't either.
He's having a great college career, but I just don't.
He the great white hope, you know that.
Well, I'm just saying, I don't see how much. I'm not a big fan of his as far as when it comes to pros.
See, but he has a pedigree. He has a pedigree. It's in him. It's a Manning, and you expect it's gonna come to tuition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he didn't have no great season last year.
It doesn't matter. He's a Manning.
Oh yeah, I agree with you on that. He got that name on it. You're right
And
about that.
he got great pedigree, and pedigree means a lot. You know.
Not if you're not playing good.
Well, Bishop, what you think, Bishop?
Don't forget,
All
you got
right.
great grandson now. You know.
Talk to me. Who are we talking about here? Y'all got it.
Shador. They talking about Shador with Deshaun Watson being named the starter over Shador.
You kind of expect that because they put a lot of money into Watson. I know Shador should be the starter, but truth of the matter is they got to get their money back out of Watson some kind of way.
They gonna get no money for him
They
playing.
get no money for that.
No, well, listen, he ain't gonna sit on the bench as expensive as he is. He is not. I tell you what, you heard he's a starter, right? So is he sitting on the bench? Yes or no?
For game one, you start.
For a couple games, he'll be the starter until he get hurt again.
One more time. Is he on the bench? Yes or no? If the answer
He's
is
starting
no,
right
leave it
now.
alone. If he don't do well, Shador's right there, ready to go. He's what Shador, second year, third year player. He got a little bit of time. He got some youth, so they're gonna get something out of him because they purchased him. I don't know how long ago for some ridiculous money, and he has not produced yet. I laid. That's like me going to buy a dishcloth. Oh, you gonna wash some dishes? That's what you're gonna do. So I ain't mad at him. Go ahead, start. And if he don't make it, hey, the bench is right there. They'll keep his seat warm. I promise you.
And it ain't no guarantee he's gonna finish because he started the season now. We ain't saying that.
Don't tell me I lost everybody.
He might play 3 games to be on the bench.
Right.
He definitely gonna start this season off with the money that they paying them.
They're definitely gonna have some quarterback trouble next year too. I bet. Watch. Jerry, you got any comments?
Yeah, no. What I want to say, I want to move on a little bit. Which team? You guys still going with the Rams in the NFC or what? What about you, Henry? You still got the Rams?
Oh, well, right now they would still have to be the favorite. Absolutely.
Okay. What you think, Kendall?
I think the Rams are the favorite. As I mentioned, I think the Rams versus Kansas City in the Super Bowl. Rams versus Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC final. Kansas City, I haven't picked the AFC person they're going to go against, but I just think KC, Los Angeles, Super Bowl.
What about Seattle, man? You just totally
They gave up their MVP running back. They gave up the player that got them there. So you dance with the date you take to the prom. So they got rid of theirs. So I don't think Seattle is much of a threat.
Wow. Okay, so the running back meant that much to them.
I believe so. When you have a running back like that in the backup, you got a lot of time to make a lot of different plays. You got a lot of dump off plays. He showed a running back in that defense showed you what championships are made out of. And come on, you guys are Cowboy fans. Got to give you a name, Emmitt Smith. And he wasn't considered the fastest and toughest, but he was a steady runner. As long as you had Emmitt Smith in that background, you guys were always in contention.
Yeah, he wasn't the fastest, but he definitely was the toughest.
So you
he was the toughest, yeah.
You can him to Emmitt Smith, though. He's that great. Because now Emmitt Smith, man, he's one of the all-time great running backs. You gonna compare him to Emmitt Smith?
Well, he's got the number one in yards, and a lot of times people say because he became behind that offensive line, but a lot of other people went behind a big offensive line. Emmitt Smith was great when he was playing in Florida back in the day. He's been great on every level, and I believe that Emmitt Smith gave you time to make those plays with Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin's name will be mentioned higher in the annals of the wide receivers if he didn't have the all-time running back in the back, and he probably wouldn't have all those rings. I know that defense wins championships. Well, so does that ball control. So I think that Seattle got rid of that ball control. That makes such a difference in the playoffs. You're controlling the clock.
Kendall, but when I remember the Super Bowl, I was watching over Donald House. I don't think the Patriots even scored a field goal. Okay, I mean, if I could be wrong in the Super Bowl, that's how great that defense was. When you can't even score a field goal, basically,
That's right.
In that game. So that defense, man, if that defense still play where they played, I don't know if they lost any players, Bruce, or anything. What?
Yeah, they might have lost one or two, but anytime you win a Super Bowl, you always lose at least one or two.
But what about the time the offense is on the field? Because now you're throwing passes. You don't have that running game. That defense will get worn down. Yeah, they won't stop you, but they're going to be on the field for a long period of time.
Somebody told me
especially if you're connected.
Young guys this guy was expendable. They had two more guys that could have started in this MVP's place.
And that came from Seattle saying that themselves.
That's why they got rid of him. They had two, not one, they had two great running backs in the wing.
Yeah, well, one of them won a championship and got the MVP, and they won a Super Bowl. Let's see if they can follow that act.
Yeah, they got.
I'm gonna tell you like this: Seattle was crazy because if it wasn't broke, why are you trying to fix it?
I know.
Yeah, but let me tell you about y'all Rams. Y'all keep talking that stuff about the Rams.
I ain't saying nothing
My
about
Cowboys is favorite. My Cowboys is favorite to come out of the NFC.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you why. They always had the number one offense in the league. And now they got an overpowering defense. And y'all going to be shocked. Y'all keep talking about the Rams. Y'all forget.
Hey,
Hold up. Y'all said the same thing last year. And it's on film. Who favored last year? The Rams.
Bruce.
Where they at?
Bruce. Leave the baby bear aspirins alone, okay?
So you late to this party, man. You like the tomato.
Listen, I'm not late. I'm trying to get down there where Henry is.
You like the tomato playing catch up.
I don't need to
you
play
can't say
catch up.
You got rid of an MVP quarterback. Now you want to tell me about Dallas?
No.
Super Bowl winning quarterback.
They didn't get rid of him. He was ready to walk, so they tried, and they didn't
because
get anything.
They didn't want to give him that money. He walked for a reason.
And he walked. So
He
I mean, bottom
won
line.
14 games for y'all, and y'all refused to give him that money.
Listen, I'm not gonna hold on. I'm not gonna blame I'm gonna blame Quessy for that, because that was his stupidity. You know, no disrespect to the man, but you don't turn around and have 2 back-to-back winning seasons and then throw the guy in the trash like he ain't did nothing. That was Quessy's doing. Is Quessy there now? Let me answer that for you. No. The guys that are doing the drafting and things now, they ain't doing that great. I'm glad they brought Murray over, but we had a shot at a quality quarterback in the draft, and they failed one more time. So if Murray don't work out, we're back to square one. I will put it to you like this. When the Vikings play the Cowboys, and they will play the Cowboys, I promise you, we're going to beat you like a dirty Persian rug. There's going to be dust everywhere.
Hey,
Ernie. On this.
Oh, hey, Ernie. Ernie. And I got witnesses. How many years has it been since I've been waiting for my jersey?
Yeah, man, you've been waiting a while, because I mean, I'm trying to talk myself into buying a Cowboy jersey. I look at it, man, my hands start trembling.
Hey, but listen, let me ask a question. Let me ask Ken Newell. You guys are football guys. Big Larry and Henry and all y'all. Even the guy for Philly, Barkley, right?
Yeah.
Now, when he won this the Super Bowl with Philly, wasn't he a marked man the next year?
Yes.
A lot of people, and he was a marked man the next year, and he couldn't even really.
What happened to his production?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Now, could that be the same with that guy from Seattle, Ken Newell? I mean, he won the MVP. Can he be a marked man this year? And everybody know now.
He sure can.
That's what I'm saying.
But don't forget now, Philly lost a lot of players too. Defensive players.
Right.
They lost a lot of offensive players. They lost a lot of players after that championship.
Yeah, but when you have a deal like Barkley had, it's hard to repeat that.
Okay, that's
right.
That's if you ain't got no blocking.
Right. It's just like a man scoring, say that's 1,000 points in the NBA. It's hard to come back and repeat that.
Okay.
One of those super years, man.
And plus, that guy, he's with a different team now. He with Kansas City.
Hold up, but hear me out, because I'm trying to answer all the questions, because you asked about 10 different questions at once. First of all, Kenneth Walker would never be compared to Emmitt Smith. So
never.
I don't even know why we brought that up.
Never.
He was a cool running back, but like nobody picked Seattle last year. But that defense was crazy. And then that line and that system that they got helped make that running back look a lot better than he really was. Saquon Barkley is a whole different category. He's been a problem since he got to the league. He never had a line when he was in New York. So once he went to Philly, and mind you, he from there, so of course he's gonna take a discount to stay there. They just won a Super Bowl, and he from there, and he happy he actually got a line and a good team around him, and owners that's going to keep good players around him. He was tired of losing. But Saquon is a monster. He always been a monster since he came to the league. He just never had a line and a good team around him till he got to Philly. So comparing him and Kenneth Walker, that's not the same, not even close.
On top of that, let me add to what he's saying right there. Walker, you said, and I heard you, Kendall, I kind of disagree with you, because Walker is going to become average this year because his front line is not going to be nothing like what he saw in Seattle. I mean, that front line has some spots in it that needs to be filled. So I guarantee if Walker, I don't know how many yards he might get this year. If he breaks 1,200, he's done something great. I'm just going to say it just like that. Keep your eyes on him.
But you got Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes is going to scramble. Pat Mahomes is going to throw the pass.
Is a different entity than Walker. When you're talking about the running game, Walker has to get that running game going so that Mahomes can do what he does to get the passing game moving. If you don't get the running game moving, I ain't no expert, but this much I do know. If you can't get that running game moving, the passing game is almost a moot point unless you got some exceptional receiver that's got stickum all over his body, and no matter where the ball hits him, it's going to stay with him.
Yeah, but this will show us whether it was his offensive line with his new offensive coordinator, or was it more him? This with him with a new team, it'll show us exactly what we need to know about how good Walker is.
I agree.
Yeah. So how did Kansas City? How much did they improve the offensive line? Because last year Patrick Mahomes was running for his life.
He's still gonna be running this year.
Yep, exactly.
So the offensive line didn't improve. Then I don't know how well he gonna do.
You know who Walker's gonna run like this year, and I might be wrong, but little Larry, back me up on this. You remember how Barry Sanders used to run side to side? The difference is Barry could find a hole and get down the road. Walker gonna run side to side, get flattened like day old beer. I'm gonna tell you like that.
Let me say this about Barkley before we go. Listen, when Barkley jumped over that guy from behind,
Yep.
I ain't never got nothing close to nothing bad to say about him. You know what I mean? I don't put nobody, after seeing that, I don't put nobody in front of Barkley.
Barkley's a beast.
Talent-wise, Saquon Barkley could have been one of the greatest, but because he never had a line and he stayed hurt, we'll never know.
Yeah, he wasted too much time with the Giants.
Yeah, well, there are certain teams that
Not
they
too much.
they put you out the pasture. They put you out the pasture on certain teams. The Giants,
he's a monster though, man. Hey,
the
man,
Giants, the Commanders. I like Redskins. I mean, there are certain teams when you go to that team, you might as well say that that get you a sweater and go to the dog track. That's about as good as it's going to get.
We turning the corner. We moving in a better direction.
Well, you are moving in a better direction, but not fast enough.
Scatterboo.
Yeah, he's good.
Are we looking at this Sunday or what? September the 13th?
Yep.
I got front row seats.
Yep.
This is going to be an exciting game.
I got front row seats.
I'm going to tell you right now, I ain't going to underestimate the Giants either. I think the Giants going to have a pretty good year this year. Don't sleep on them.
They might. If Scatterboo does what he does, they might.
But I like them to stay right.
I'm going to say this too. I'm not going to put anything past Dallas. Dallas was always one mistake or one bad play from winning the game all season long. One bad play cost them a game. So this might be their turnaround year. I don't know. I'm just going to watch the game and see what happens. And I promise you, Bruce, I might not. No, I'm going to hit you in the chat. I ain't going to let that go. Whether you win it or lose it.
I withdrew 50,000 out the bank, man. I'm ready to get
Don't do it. Don't
put that money back. Put it back. Put it back.
Don't do it.
Put it back. That's
Is it too late? Is it too late?
No, go invest in Amazon or something, man. Don't put it in the Cowboys.
If you married, you will be divorced after that game.
Oh man, no. Realistically, though, I'm not going to sit here and honestly say that the Cowboys don't have a shot. They do. If they can not shoot themselves in the foot, I think they can get something done. Same thing with the Giants, man. There may be one player. I didn't see their defense. I saw their offense is pretty good. I really didn't watch their defense. So I don't know what their defense looked like. So I think I did see the Cowboys, and I watched a couple of games.
Watch what I tell you now. Y'all think I'm just talking because they're my boys. They ready, boy. I'm telling you, they ready.
They're ready. Ready for Freddie.
Well, they got it on paper. I'll give them that.
Well, hey, I'll say this, Bruce, and I'm messing with you when I say it. I got to go down there where Henry is in Jacksonville later on tonight. So I'll scoop up some of that seawater and bring it back for you. That way you'll have an excuse.
Did Henry have on the Jacksonville shirt last week?
He sure did. No, he
had a
Philadelphia
76
He had a 76er shirt on last week.
I forgot
That's what it was.
He got a Jacksonville Cowboy shirt. Remember?
Hey, Henry, I got a question. Hey, Henry.
Yep.
Is the Jaguars playing in Jacksonville this year or Orlando? Because I keep hearing Orlando, but then I heard that's not true.
It's Orlando because they're building a new stadium.
Yep.
So they playing in Orlando this year?
Yeah, they're playing Orlando.
Uh-huh.
How far is that away?
About 2 hours.
About an hour.
From me, it's an hour.
Well, yeah. Larry's closer. He's in Gainesville.
Hey, Larry. Now what? Florida's in Gainesville, right?
Yeah.
Gainesville's in Florida. Yeah.
No, I'm talking about the university.
Oh yeah, the university is like 10 minutes from my house.
Oh wow. Man, that must be wild. You try.
They let the Gators out here on game day, game weekend. They go crazy.
Yeah, you must see it all, man. You're that close.
I'm a Michigan fan in college.
Well, are you kidding me?
Yeah, still all the excitement, man. I know you enjoy that.
Yeah, absolutely.
2 blocks away, man. I wouldn't miss none of that.
Yeah. All right. So getting a little past the hour here, but
Wow.
I definitely want to bring this up real quick, because as much as I talk about records are made to be broken, even I can't sleep on this one. I don't know if anybody gonna break this record.
That'll never be broken.
53 points,
That'll never be broken.
32 rebounds,
Never.
14 assists. Is that
I might
Yeah,
put that.
14 assists to 24 block shots.
I might put that 50,000 on that.
Yeah, but he went a whole season, averaged 50 points, 25 rebounds for the whole season.
Right.
But that was only one game, ain't he, right there?
Yeah, that's what
I know, but what I'm saying, he did it for the whole season. He averaged 50 points and 25 rebounds for a season.
But he was definitely around with how many 7-footers was in the league too?
He was the only
Maybe.
one. That's
I
why.
think he was the only one.
I
He
thought
definitely
George Michael was like
But
6'11".
I'm gonna ask you guys this question: how many 7-footers that we know that we say, well, they had 7 foot? How come they couldn't do what he was doing?
Because they wasn't playing
Ralph
against 5'6"
Sampson,
white guys.
I mean, he had to have some talent.
Hey, Henry,
It wasn't just 'cause he was
this
7
reminds me of
foot.
the way I used to beat my little brothers, man.
There you go. Say that
That's what he was
again.
doing.
Say that
That's
again.
what it was. The way I used to beat them. They little, I was big. They couldn't be met with me.
They couldn't even
So,
get near you.
only reason I bring that up because you take people like Daryl Dawkins, even Shaq. Big as Shaq was, who could stop Shaq? He didn't average 50 points.
Yao
We're
Ming.
talking a different era here, and we got to definitely look at the era when it comes to that.
Yeah, but
I
look
mean, them boys
That's
did
true.
have some big 7-footers out there, but when Chamberlain came along, he was the only one, like everybody said. If you don't,
The
that's
only
why I
one that was
compared to my little brother. They nowhere near as big as I am.
Yeah, but
Neither one
I
of
think
them.
check this
somebody
out.
correct me on this. Was George Michael playing when Chamberlain first came into the league? I
I'm
can't
not
remember.
sure.
I think he was playing for
I
Boston.
cannot answer that.
I know he was
I
close
know
to that era.
he was
He
in
was
that
close
era.
to
I
that
thought he
era.
I
played
know,
for Boston.
I think Artis Gilmore was playing. Artis
He was
Gilmore
in
might
the
have
A,
been
but he
playing.
was in the ABA. He was in the ABA for the first 6-7 years. And when
Oh,
he
okay.
came,
Yep.
Chamberlain
Yeah, but
had
see-
retired when Gilmore came to the NBA.
Oh, okay.
But as powerful as Shaq was, he couldn't score like that. And now imagine this. Chamberlain was, they said, 2 times more powerful than Shaq was. And he was playing against guys 4'11". So if Shaq was as powerful and he couldn't do it, imagine the guys gave it to Chamberlain every time down. And all he did was dropped it in.
That's
You know what I mean?
it.
Because nobody even touched the rim back then.
They
You know
gave
what I
him the
mean?
ball and went and got a drink of water.
Right.
But out of all that, he only got how many rings, 2?
Yeah, but see, he couldn't do it by himself. That's the same thing
right.
of one man, even in the league now, most of the time, if one man scores 60, 70 points, most of the time they're going to lose.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
You know,
I'll go on that.
you got to have some help. If you score the
I
points,
agree.
you're usually going to
I
lose.
agree.
He was going
I
all the way.
agree.
That's why they lost. That's exactly why they
Right.
lost.
Wasn't no team game. It was
Right.
give the ball to Chamberlain.
See, that's the same thing
Yeah.
happened in Philly when they had all that talent with Dr. J.
Yeah.
They didn't have no.
Remember,
They had
yeah,
all
remember
talent on paper. They were the best in the league.
Yeah.
But they didn't
Jordan
have.
back in his playoff days would lose.
You know what I mean?
63, 64 points against the Celtics and still lose the game. There's your evidence right there, all by itself.
Oh yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, that's a bad look. It looked good for the fans. But that thing is so good.
Gotta have a team. You gotta play team ball.
It takes a team. You gotta have a team.
That's why a
And
lot
you
of
gotta
times.
Who was actually the king of the 80s? Who was
Wow, I'm gonna still go with
Michael
Magic on
Jordan.
that one.
No, Michael's king of the
Nah,
90s.
Jordan was the king of the 90s, not the 80s.
No,
Yeah,
Jordan
but
was
Ain't
the
it,
Magic
90s.
Johnson.
Ain't his picture in there?
I'm gonna call Magic Johnson the king of
Magic
the 80s
Johnson.
because
So why
he
you put Jordan
changed the
in there then?
I'm gonna
he
go with
changed the
Magic.
diameter of how you play
Yeah,
center
but what
and
Dominique
forward
doing in there?
and guard.
Well, Dominique was pretty good.
I mean, really,
Dominique wasn't Magic. Don't do that.
Nah.
He was pretty good.
How you gonna be the king if he ain't got no ring?
He definitely can't be the king.
I'm gonna use your word for you.
All I said was he was pretty good.
A lot
I didn't
of
say
them were
nothing
pretty
about.
Look, Dominique was a showpiece. When he got an
A lot of them
opportunity, he
were pretty
showed
good.
off. As much as I love Dr. J, one ring ain't gonna do it. Bird was great, but he did it with other teammates. Kareem was
Man,
great,
what
but
was
you
that
got to
Moses
give it.
Malone pitcher in there?
Yeah, he was, but you got to still give it to Magic because Magic changed the diameter
Moses
or
there.
the
But Moses
diametrics of the
Malone,
game.
okay, well, yeah, I can't
Think
remember what
about it.
year
I
he
mean,
played.
Magic he played guard, he played forward, he played center. He changed all that, man, when he came in.
Hey, Magic was bad, man, no doubt.
So to me, he was the king of the 80s.
He could be considered the GOAT too, Magic.
He was the greatest passer, man.
Well, what about
He
Bird?
was more than a great
If his
passer.
career wasn't cut so short, I feel like he'd have been in that conversation.
Who's that?
Yep,
Yeah, Larry Bird, he was
his
great
career.
too.
Larry Bird was great.
That back
You
messed
got to
him up.
remember now in the 80s. Now, keep in mind. I mean, I'm not knocking Magic. I'm not giving Bird the credit, but Bird was Rookie of the Year, and they both came in the league the same year. Bird won 3 MVPs in a row.
Yeah, but don't forget, Bird won MVP, but who won the championship?
Thank you.
Magic won it.
Oh, Bird
We're talking
Magic
about rookie year now.
won that rookie year, and Bird won the next year.
Yeah, but I'm saying you said that Bird won rookie of the year. I'm saying, but Magic won the ring. Which one you rather have, the ring or the
But
MVP?
Bird got the next year though.
Yeah,
So
but next year ain't guaranteed.
No, what I'm saying, but he got it next year. And it's
The difference is that ring was won on the court. The Rookie of the Year voting was voted on by other people who wanted to see the white man be the face of the league and be the best player in the league.
I don't care who you are. You like to be Rookie of the Year. I don't care.
Yeah, but you like to have that. Which one you want, Rookie of the Year? No, but I'm saying you said no. Everybody want to be Rookie of the Year, but which one would everybody take? That Rookie of the Year or the ring?
I'm taking the ring.
Hey, Jared, I got a question for you. Jared,
Go ahead.
2003, who should have won that Rookie of the Year award?
LeBron James got it, but you trying to say Carmelo should have got it?
I said, who should have won it?
LeBron James. LeBron got it. He should have won it.
Based off what?
Based on he had a good rookie year.
Melo's stats was better all around the board, and his team had a better record.
Okay.
Yep.
A lot of people think Melo should have won it.
Well, I agree on that part. I mean, I'm not saying that if Melo would have won it, it would have been bad because Carmelo was the number 3 draft pick in that year. I mean,
yeah, but only thing hurt Melo was LeBron came in the league as the chosen one.
And LeBron had a great rookie year.
Melo would have had to double what he did to win that Rookie of the Year over LeBron.
Okay.
It was almost already engraved in the trophy.
Right.
You know what I mean? Melo played great, but that's LeBron had the big name. Came in as the chosen one,
right?
And Melo played good, but LeBron didn't really play that bad. I mean, he played good his year, but people just figured Melo had a better year, but Melo wasn't going to get it over the chosen one. You know what I mean? LeBron was chosen. They already had it written up before they even started the season.
Last week, the LeBron James lived up to that hype to be in the chosen one.
Oh, he lived up to it. He lived up to it.
But so Larry, let me ask you a question about Melo then. How many years did Melo play in the NBA?
We're not talking about their overall career. I said the Rookie of the Year.
You asked me a question.
That rookie season, Melo was better. Who had a better career? LeBron. It's not a question. We know that.
You asked me a question, right?
Go ahead. What's your question?
No, you asked me a question, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
How many years did Melo play in the NBA?
How many years? I believe he played 19.
How many times he been to the finals?
Melo ain't never make it to the finals.
Okay, that's the one that you want to find out. So that's the guy that was.
Yeah, but that don't take away his rookie year. No, it don't. That don't take away his rookie year. What happened to the guy that won rookie year and then he break his leg and don't play no more?
I mean, Bruce, if you're the guy that
Ben Simmons run Rookie of the Year. So
he sure did. He sure did.
How many years he played, Jerry?
How many years? What? Say it again. I'm sorry.
Ben Simmons, he won Rookie of the Year.
Ben Simmons.
Michael Carter Williams won Rookie of the Year. How many years he played?
That's a great point he's making. That's a great point he's making. He won it. He won it.
Oh, he won. Okay, he won it.
And what happened the rest of his career?
He didn't do anything.
That's the same thing he said about Melo.
Okay.
I'm not. That's not. I ain't comparing Melo to them. Melo had a great career. It wasn't what we thought that it would be, and I would have loved to have seen him win a ring, but it didn't work out that way. But he still had a great career. He won the top 50 players ever playing the league.
No, I liked Melo, and I'm glad when Melo left Denver because he was out there with Shaq and Kobe. He was up there with Tim Duncan. He wasn't.
He was holding it down too.
Yeah, Denver was a decent team, but they couldn't beat San Antonio. They couldn't beat the Lakers. So I'm glad when he got out of the West and came to the East. Then when he went to the East, then he had to go against Miami Heat.
Yeah, but
so he never really had it.
Yeah, but the only thing that held Melo back was he was really one-dimensional. He was a scorer.
And he never had another superstar with him.
But he didn't do nothing else but score.
Yeah, but he didn't have another superstar.
He played. Hold up, we're not gonna do that because that Western Conference Finals, he was dating Kobe up, and they was going back and forth. So we're not gonna say he couldn't play D. He played when he needed to.
No, I didn't say he couldn't play D. We're saying that he wasn't a rebounder. He wasn't a passer.
He never had a superstar play.
He really was one-dimensional. I mean, he could play D. He wasn't the best on D, but he wasn't no slouch on D. But his game really was his offense. You know what I mean?
It was. And the league changed, and his game didn't change with it.
Yeah.
He had a game that was made for the 90s.
But he never had another superstar playing besides Allen Iverson. But he was at Allen. He came from Philly, went to Denver, then he went to Memphis, then went to Detroit. So Allen Iverson, he had his little share going around too. But Allen Iverson wasn't the same Allen Iverson when he played with Melo. Not the same Allen Iverson he was in Philly.
Yeah, but that goes back to what we were saying earlier about don't nobody win by themselves.
You got to have another star with you. And Melo never had that. He never had a superstar to play against him or with him. She had to go to Miami. He didn't want to go to Miami.
Yeah, that takes me back to my Knicks, man. I was hurt because Pat never got a chance to play with Bernard
King, right.
You know what I mean?
Because if Pat would have played with Jalen Brunson, Pat would have got a ring. You got a ring.
Oh, yeah.
You got a ring.
He got a ring. He did. He was in the parade, everything with the rest of them.
Yeah,
What's the guy doing out there? He played. He got a ring.
Yeah, but if he didn't play with Jalen Brunson, but still he had to go against Michael and Scotty. That would have been tough. But I think he would have had a better shot getting the ring.
Much better.
You know, with Jalen Brunson than he would with John Starks. Come on.
What? Come on, man. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But that's what Pat had.
They should have locked Stocks up for the whole game in the warehouse.
Only thing is, when Michael went out, Pat had his opportunity. He blew it. That's what we always look at that. He blew it. First you said, look, you can say Michael, then you can say Elijah Warren, but the whole point is he didn't make it because he blew it.
And Scottie Pippen,
he had a chance. He had a chance. Everybody said when Michael went out, it was going to be up for grabs. Elijah Warren grabbed it.
We should have beat Houston that year.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Elijah Warren grabbed it.
What you say? Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
That's all I'm saying.
It was a game.
That's all I'm saying. That's why I don't have no pity for him because when he had his opportunity, he didn't take it.
Yeah, Pippen talking that jump about LeBron. Didn't he lose 2 years in a row when Mike was out?
Oh yeah. No, 1 year.
Yeah, but I'm saying
it was 2 years because they lost when Mike first came back.
They lost to Orlando. Then they lost
when he was winning 45.
Yeah. He lost to the Knicks in Game 7.
Yeah,
Scotty. But at least he went to Game 7 with the Knicks.
Yeah, but he ain't win.
Yeah, he ain't win.
Talking about LeBron. He's talking about LeBron.
Well, Scotty, keep it. All the guys talking about LeBron need to keep their mouth shut. They ain't nothing but pure hate and jealousy. Keep your mouth shut against LeBron James. All right? Because LeBron is in a league of his own, and leave him alone.
I tell you something,
though, man. Charles Barkley not in this league. None of the guys not in the LeBron league. So leave him alone.
Yeah, I always like Pippen game though.
Yeah,
I talk about I like Pippen was tough.
Yeah, Pippen was tough. And at least he got his rings, his 6 rings right there.
Yeah, but Pippen is one.
So if New York would have drafted Scotty instead of Chicago, you think Pat would have a ring?
Oh yeah, I think so.
That's a good chance.
Oh yeah.
The chance would have been a whole lot better than John Stockton.
I think he would have had a couple of them.
Yeah, I would say so.
Pippen was considered a utility man.
Oh,
Pippen did a lot, man.
Defense.
Bring the ball down. Hey, man, Pippen did a lot, man.
Played the toughest guy on the opposite team. I definitely believe
and he could jump just as hard as Jordan could.
I definitely believe they probably could have got it.
Oh, but as far as winning the ring without Mike, it'd be hard to say because He had his chances in Portland. They had the Lakers down.
Oh, come on.
They had the Lakers down to 14 points in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, but he
in
didn't.
Game 7.
He had 2 years to do it.
Hello, Scotty had a chance. Down, they had the Lakers down with like 13 points in the fourth quarter, and that was they bought Scotty over for them. Let me finish. They bought Scotty over for that reason. Okay, and Scotty didn't come through. All right, so it's hard to say what Scotty would have did because Scotty. I mean, he had Mike, man. Mike Bell, Scotty got 2 now. I mean, Mike was the big brother. So I don't know if Scotty did it on his own.
But see, that's it. Ewing would have been the man.
Right.
I'm not looking at Scotty as the man. Ewing just didn't have no help.
But Charles Oakley coming out of him right now.
Charles Oakley ain't no Scotty. We're talking Scotty Pittman could have helped Ewing got that championship.
Right.
For being a leader, I'm not saying.
Man, you did a layup, right? Against Indiana, right?
Yeah, he missed that layup. Maybe Scotty would have been there to tip it in for
him. Scotty would have been OG.
No, Scotty the type of guy that want to go in the game. Scotty didn't want to go in the game.
He was fat Pat Riley when he put John Stockton. He didn't miss 19 shots. You still got him in there.
Look, don't try to compare. Like you said, yes, John Stockton. Don't try to compare Stockton and Pittman because that's not even a close comparison.
No,
John Stockton. That's not even. So yeah, Scotty. It could have been a whole different thing if Scotty had been there.
I think
because let's face it, we all say it all the time. Ewing didn't have no help. Would Scotty been able to help him? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna say they would have definitely won, but their chances would have been a whole lot better.
Definitely.
Okay. When Michael went to play baseball, okay, Scotty had a great year. Okay, that year that the Bulls won 55 games and they took the Knicks to 7 games. Scotty had an opportunity right then as well.
Nobody didn't win.
You keep talking about him being a leader. I'm not talking.
We talking about him being the number 2, not the number 1.
Man on that team. Ewing would have been a man.
Right.
Let's go with it.
Right.
Scotty, remember, Scotty was Michael Jordan Rodman. He would have been Ewing Rodman. Let's get it straight.
Right.
He would have been Ewing Rodman. They could have done it that way, not with Scotty being the lead.
Exactly.
Like you said, Scotty proved he couldn't lead, but he sure so proved he could be a good Rodman.
He the best number 2 probably to ever do it for real.
You was the leader, though.
Yeah, but I'm not saying Ewing didn't have a chance. What we're saying is Ewing didn't have no help.
He had no help.
He didn't have no help. The best help he could have got could have been Scotty. Remember, come on, we can talk about Mike all we want, but we also say without Scotty, where would Mike?
Who on that team was better than Pippen? On that Knicks team with Patrick. Who on there was better than Pippen?
Nobody.
Scotty was good.
That's what we saying. That's all we saying. That's all we saying.
And they said they had no stinky team either.
They had no stinky team, but they could have did better with Scotty. That's all we're saying.
You just said, well, nobody on that team.
Why did he do anything? He went to Portland when he
Portland didn't have no Ewing.
Yeah, but you just said
Portland did not have a Ewing.
About you,
yeah, but you just said, well, nobody on that team.
Yeah,
but you just said, well, nobody on that team better than Pippen. Okay. So that means he would have helped.
Okay, did Scotty go? Who's the best power forward to you? The best power forward to you and they ever played the game?
You know who?
Charles Barkley. Did Scotty and Charles and Lyman play together?
They were like the pink soap pad all washed up.
Yeah, we have to admit they were washed up.
You put Barkley over Tim Duncan?
Huh?
You put Barkley over Tim Duncan?
Who said?
Oh yeah. I picked Barkley over Tim Duncan. Right. If you take Tim Duncan off that San Antonio team and put Barkley up there, they'd still won it.
You believe that for real?
Oh yeah, better believe it. You know why? You know why I said that? Because David Robinson would have been playing center, and Barkley would have been playing that power forward.
Tim Duncan only won one with David. All the rest he won on his own. Robinson wasn't there.
He ain't win nothing on his own. They had Tony Parker, Ginobili, all them boys.
A bunch of second-round draft picks and people that wasn't drafted.
They had a great team.
Yeah,
Didn't Leonard win one with them?
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah,
he was on that team too.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yes, he did.
What do you mean he won it by himself?
On the last, on Tim Duncan last ring, Kawhi was there, yes.
Yeah, but I'm saying.
But Tim Duncan won with all of them in different eras. He kept winning.
And he never won one by himself.
And Barkley never won one at all.
No, because he really didn't have that help that they had. Look at that.
He had Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson. He had players around him.
own team.
That's the only championship Barkley got right there. That's the only one he got right there.
Did Barkley even win one in college?
And what time?
No.
He ain't never won. I don't think he won in high school neither.
Y'all making my hair grow. It's time to go. It's time to go. My hair growing, y'all.
He ain't win on no level.
All right. So we gonna get ready to close this out.
All right. Hallelujah. Father, we thank you for your grace, your love, your mercy. Ask you to bless every household that is represented here on the WJRG Gospel Internet Radio, Big Don Productions. Lord, we just thank you for your grace, your mercy, your love. And as we depart, Lord, we thank you for your blessings. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Elvin Hayes, he was my best all-time power forward of all time.
Elvin Hayes?
Yes.
All right. All right, you guys. See y'all.
All right, you guys have a blessed evening.
They had a stacked team. Sean Elliott, Leonard, all them boys was on that San Antonio team.
Tim Duncan, he was a bad boy. He was bad, no doubt.
Yeah, he won't nothing to mess with. I mean, but he won't know Barkley.
Give him at least he can show Barkley quite a few rings, can't he?
Yeah. I got to
show him quite a few rings.
You know? I got to shut my mouth on that.
Barkley is the only one that do a lot of talking that can't back it up.
When you start talking about